So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 132 of our Manchester United career mode, and we are going to be kicking off this game, or this episode I should be saying, with an away game at Stamford Bridge, as we will be taking on Chelsea. So it's going to be a big game for us here, and we want to try and get a better result than we did in our first game in the Barclays Premier League. And I've also read a few comments saying don't try and sign so many players from Portsmouth, so we're not going to try and sign anyone else from Portsmouth. So in the end we ended up signing Lima Almeida and Tito Cifuentes in the previous episode, and basically now we will be searching for someone else to bring in, and we have got a few different players. Someone actually said have a look to see if Messi has retired, and if Messi's retired then maybe we could even try and bring in Messi's regen to play alongside Cristiano Ronaldo's regen. Decent chance for Chelsea. Got the ball with Charlie Musonda. Musonda cuts back inside. He's dropped Paul Pogba to the ground, and David De Gea, you've got to be keeping that one out. It's another goal for the opposing side, and Chelsea have taken the lead in the 8th minute. They pretty much dumbfounded Paul Pogba as Paul Pogba went to ground, and David De Gea, dearie me, you've got to be saving that. It went straight at you. So Lima Almeida though, playing the ball through to Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann, double step overs back inside. Is he going to be able to get a clean shot away? He does, but Archie Bell, the former goalkeeper for Portsmouth, making a good save. Another good chance for Chelsea. Got the ball with Batshuayi. He plays the ball into centre. Luke Shaw can only get the ball far enough clear until Bertrand Traore, but thankfully for us, the ball goes straight into the arms of David De Gea, as we do manage to get this one clear with Antoine Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann can play the ball over the top to Delafeu, but it's not the best, but Delafeu does win that one in the air. And to be honest, we have lost the flair that we had with Portsmouth. With Portsmouth, we felt so confident with basically every single player in the squad, and with this Manchester United side it feels completely different. I don't have any confidence in anyone that is in a red shirt, and even the likes of Lima Almeida, they don't feel the same player. Have a Paulo Dybala here. He's got a good chance, and we stopped our run. We should have kept on running because we would have been through, but we're in the I was going to say we win the ball back there, but Charlie Musonda is just running the show here at Stamford Bridge as he cuts back inside past Manolas now, as we do win the ball back momentarily. And Paul Pogba, can we win that one back? Maybe not, as Kante plays the ball back inside to Pasalic. The defence is opened up, he goes for goal, and David De Gea has to tip that one behind. However, Pogba plays the ball over the top to Lima. This could be our chance, as Lima's going to try and cut back inside with a fake shot. He does do. Lima's going to go for goal. Archie Bell has saved it. It comes back into the path of Ross Barkley. And N'Golo Kante, as he always does in real life, picking up the missing pieces. But now, surely Paulo, yes! Paulo Dybala puts the ball into the back of the net, and that's the first goal we've scored with him in a Manchester United shirt. Lima Almeida was denied earlier on by Archie Bell, but Archie Bell this time can't keep that one out, and the 94 rated shot stopper, is that going to be Paulo Dybala's goal? It hasn't. It's gone down as an Archie Bell own goal again. So Paulo Dybala running down the wing here as he's going to play the ball back inside to Ross Barkley. This is better. Ross Barkley, can he play the ball back inside? He can't. And I think it's basically this team that just feels slow. I think because the team that we had at Portsmouth was so quick across the ground, they were so quick at moving, and just this team is not that quick, as Eric Bailly wins that one in the air, as Paul Pogba wins that one, as playable to Dybala. Dybala out wide to Delafeu. Delafeu back through to Ross Barkley. Ross Barkley down the wing to Delafeu, and this is our chance. Delafeu is going to be sprinting down as he plays the ball back inside to Dybala. Dybala through to Lima. Lima tries to play the ball back across, actually falls to Griezmann, and Griezmann puts the ball into the back of the net. We got a slight bit of luck there as the ricochet actually fell for us. Lima Almeida tried the back heel back inside. It was a lovely build-up play. Paulo Dybala through to Lima. He tried to flick it straight through, and we did get a little bit lucky, but it fell through to Griezmann. He kept his composure, slid it into the bottom corner, and now we're 2-1 up. So Lima through to Pogba. Pogba's on the ball here as he can try and get his way through. If he can cut past his man, N'Golo Kante. He's using the 5-star skills here as he plays the ball over the top to... Oh my God, we're trying to play the ball over the top. Anyway, Paul Pogba, whatever you do, we cannot lose it here as he does well. Play the ball back inside to Dybala. Dybala out wide to Connor Clark. Connor Clark takes the ball past Todd Kane. Connor Clark to go for goal. Archie Bell, phenomenal save. It's going to come out wide to Marcus Rashford. He tries a little chip into centre, and Archie Bell comes out and makes a good catch. But Archie has pretty much kept Chelsea in this at the moment. So Paul Pogba plays the ball to Connor Clark. Connor Clark's charging through as he offloads the ball to Milik. Milik back over to Connor Clark. Actually comes out wide to Lima Almeida. Lima Almeida one-on-one with Archie Bell, and once again, bloody N'Golo Kante. Fuck off. He always does it. He's here, there and everywhere. Have a Connor Clark back inside to Lima Almeida. Lima through to Dybala. Dybala back inside to Milik. And Milik's put the ball into the back of the net. We brought him on because he's a presence in the box. And he's not really for the pace, but the defenders were tired. We wanted someone that knew where the goal is, and Milik is that guy. He puts a fantastic ball. Well, Dybala and Lima with the build-up play. Lovely piece of play from Dybala. And that is some smart finish from Milik, keeping the ball low, sliding it past Archie Bell. From 1-0 down, we've come back to 3-1 up. That is more like it. Come on, the Red Devils. But now we play the ball through to Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford's one-on-one with Archie Bell. Can he put the ball into the back of the net? Oh, he can't. He's hit the post. Oh, I thought we had done it to perfection. We stopped Archie Bell, actually went to ground, and we tried to pick our spot, but Marcus couldn't put it on target. So the game comes to an end and we end up winning the game by 3-1. Paulo Dybala, once again our man of the match, playing some fantastic football. We had 7 shots and all 7 were on target. That's how efficient we were at the top of the pitch. So the next game of the episode, we are going to go ahead and sim. It's going to be away from home against Ipswich in the League Cup, which, to be honest, we're not really that interested in, and we probably won't be playing any games in it unless we reach the latter stages. So we end up getting knocked out anyway. So a bit embarrassing there, as we put out a quite strong squad, and we've been beaten by Ipswich. We are not out of the competition, so I'm sure the board won't be too happy about that one, but at the end of the day they're probably not going to be that bothered because it wasn't one of our objectives and we're not really that bothered about it, to be honest. However, it's now time for the second game of the episode, as we will be taking on Everton at Old Trafford. So can we put our good run of form into this one and pick up all 3 points? We'll soon find out. Come on, the Red Devils! Have a Ross Barkley here, playing the ball down the wing to Delafeu. Delafeu is cutting past Luke Garbutt as the skill move doesn't work, but we win the ball back as we play the ball to Ross Barkley here. Ross Barkley through to Lima. If Lima can turn his man, surely he's going to get his first goal, isn't he? He does at the second attempt, because the first attempt is well saved from the goalkeeper, but the Cristiano Ronaldo regen manages to head in the rebound to put us 1-0 up against Everton. It's a good save, but that is just a simple header into the back of the net, and hopefully now he's picked up his first goal, he can start to continue and go on a rampage. So Paul through to Delafeu. Delafeu takes on his man here and he tries to chip the ball over the top to Paulo Dybala, but all they can do is clear the ball only as far as Paul Pogba, and even his Ronaldo chop doesn't work, and that was a little bit naughty there from Ross Barkley as they play the ball through to Armstrong. Armstrong up against Manolas. He is quicker, but Manolas has more experience, but Armstrong cuts back inside, and that is better play from Manolas as he does manage to get the ball back. And look at that for a run there from Eric Bailly. We saw him running as he wins that header, and Dybala, what was that for a control? No way, they've scored their first chance and they put the ball into the back of the net. Musa gets away from Manolas. I thought he was going to win this, but he somehow doesn't win it, and their number 15 in the middle of the park was completely on his own, and Guedes Vaz equalises for them. We'll play the ball back inside to Paulo Dybala here, as Dybala is going to try and sprint down the wing, which he has done very successfully. He's going to cut back inside. Paulo Dybala, can he scoop turn? He does. Paulo, can he score a wonder goal? He can't, because it's a fantastic challenge. Ross Barkley back to Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba here with some fancy footwork as he plays the ball back inside Delafeu. Delafeu out wide to Antoine Griezmann, as just pretty much they are all boxing him in. He can't really find a chance to play the ball to Ross Barkley. Ross Barkley through to Paulo. Paulo turns his man. Paulo goes for a goal and he can't even hit the target. I thought that would have been a wonderful goal.
There goes the cross.
Lovely chance for Everton, and what a goal. Their number 7 fires the ball into the back of the net, and it's only Rafinha. What is he doing at Everton? What a run that was into the centre, and the ball into him was even better, and that finish was sublime. Ross Barkley through to Paulo. Paulo should be able to get on the end of that one, which he does do. He's going to take on Mason Holgate. So Paulo Dybala is going to cut back inside if he can do. Can he cut back? Lovely piece of play. He's fake shot past all of them. He goes to a shot with his left boot, and the goalkeeper, Jay Sarr, with a good save. Have a Paulo through to Lima Almeida. He gets taken down, and that would have been our perfect chance, because if we hurdled that challenge, we would have been 2-on-1 at the far post, and it probably would have most likely ended in a goal. That was a tactical foul from Sanchez, and we're going to try and do what we did actually earlier on. Can Dybala put a good ball in the box and come and win that one in the air? Paul Pogba goes for the acrobatics and gets absolutely nowhere near it. Have a Tito who's just come on the pitch and gets tackled, but win that back with Paul Pogba. We don't win it back at all, and now Everton have got the chance to break, and we're in the 83rd minute. They play a good ball over the top to Victor Andrade. Andrade's through, but thankfully for us, his first touch is diabolical, and we do get the ball back. So now this is could be our last chance. We play a ball to Lima. Lima through to Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford's going to try and chip the ball over the top to Delafeu, which he does do, but Delafeu is actually out of energy, and Diego Carlos is going to catch him up. So Delafeu back inside here as he gets completely hacked down, but we just don't care as we've got the ball. Pereira loses it, only as far as Luke Shaw though. Luke Shaw don't lose it, through to Pereira out wide to Tito. Tito now. Tito, you are our saviour. You've saved us so many times for Portsmouth. Can you do it for United? Tito Cifuentes going to go for goal. He goes for the shot and it's very weak, and Jay Sarr pulls off a quite comfortable save, but he does it for the cameras. The referee blows a full-time whistle and we have lost. We took the lead and then they come back and snatched it from our grasp. I thought we were the better side, but we just could not defend. They scored a wonderful goal with Rafinha, but apart from that, they didn't do anything special. So what about this though? Spurs have accepted a bid for Theo Bongdonga. We put in a bid for him and they've accepted it. We put in, I think it was 44 million plus Gonalons, and they accepted it. Chelsea come back and say they will not accept the bid for Charlie Musonda, and then we've got three players suspended, and let's see now if we get the report back on the player that we are scouting. So guys, look who we've just found. We've just found Lionel Messi's regen. He's called Raul Chichizola. He's Argentinian, obviously. He's right-footed, but that doesn't matter. But he has retired, and now he's at Real Betis. He's got the potential to be special tag, and he looks incredible. So we're going to go in and put in a bid for him, and let's just put in 10 million because we want this guy and we want him now. So the bid's been rejected because he's recently moved to the team and is not available. So therefore, what we're going to do, we're going to go in to loan him, because that's what we did with Lima Almeida, and then we ended up buying him. So we go in for a 1-year loan, and let's just see what they say. Let's go in for 2 years. Fuck it, let's just go for 2 years. We want Messi's regen, and we want to do everything to get him into the club. We just got to hope that Real Betis are going to let him go, because we do know he will be quite high rated and they're probably not going to be willing to let him go out on loan. But we've got, yes, thank God for that. They accept his loan offer, and oh, we didn't want to do that. But anyway, Theo Bongdonga joins the club, and also we'll store him for the moment. He's a free agent left midfielder, and where is he? There he is. Chichizola will be coming into the club on a 2-year loan deal, and obviously we will buy him at the end if we are still running this career mode. But it's the moment of truth. We want to see what rating he is. So here we go. He's a 74 rated right winger, but we've got bad news. Look guys, he's got the dreaded 1-star skill move. Messi's regen has 1-star skill move and 3-star weak foot. So frustrating. It's the same as Cristiano Ronaldo's regen. He's only got the 1-star as well. But we are going to be putting him on the training because he's got some fantastic stats, as you can see there. He's got some really good physical stats, and I'm sure he will grow into a world-class player. And we're going to put him on the training. Connor Clark, sorry, but you're coming off, and he's going on. So we've got a transfer offer for Abubakar, and you know what, Middlesbrough can have him. He's not really in our plans. We've got Milic, we've got Amana, we've got other people, and Regan Paul, if they give us 4.5 million, which is still under valuation, we will be letting him go as well, because at the end of the day, he's not really a player that we have in our plans, is he? So as you see there, Aston Villa come back and say they'll match 4.6 million for Regan Paul, and it looks like he will be on his way out of the club. And now we've got a player sold, we've got an email come back, and let's see, that email obviously is nothing big, and I think that probably will be it for transfer deadline day. So that is in fact going to be it for this episode of Career Mode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it is going to be very much appreciated. And can we hit 35 likes? Let's see if we can do it. I really hope we can. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.